this is my, they feel like it's special because this is my son's mom in the actual tape.
So apparently, 50 Cent had something to say about that Diddy sex tape, from his exes. Like it was Daphne Joy. I did a little bit of research, and she's been going on some interviews with DJ Academics, and I even looked at the sex tape, and that was a pretty lengthy sex tape. Like Jesus. I thought that was all cap that she had a sex tape. But and she has an OnlyFans. So that's, I bet you her shit popping right now. Okay? So I don't think she's ashamed of what happened. That sex tape coming out. It's kind of like that Kim Kardashian effect. I bet you she gonna spawn all type of new things going on. Maybe not a show like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but like maybe, I don't know. She definitely got some OnlyFans subscribers out of it. But, probably got new followers on Instagram,
But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She can be out back with a dog for all that, to be honest with you. And she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't.
That wasn't a victim.
No. See, when you think of women, we go women empowerment and for women. But let's not forget that there's some hoes. Right? Come on. So,
hey, hold on. Right, and predators too. All right. Yeah, that's
just realize this is success. Come on. So there's people that are there and they're looking for these things. Like they look for that. So she's just getting what she actually would. Have you met at the present moment? Check out the OnlyFans, man. It's up 85%.
Let's talk about
currently works. So she's achieving what she's after. Trust me.
So okay, which confirmed what I said. 50 saw the play. So Daphne kind of won, really, because she got what she wanted.
I just want to say about Daphne, we did reach out to Daphne. She was not in the film for her. That was her own choice to not be in this film.
So what's crazy is like when he started saying, he said something like the woman, he knows that some women are still hoes. Like you can't discount that women are hoes. And he could have said men, but we weren't talking about men before.
No. Some women are hoes. Gotta. Words matter. You probably messed that up a little bit, but
You say men are hoes too. Just talking about what he said. And then a lady blurted out, "And predators." She had to throw that in there, which wasn't necessary. One, she wasn't on stage, and two, he's just explaining about a person that he had relations with, right? And you're not looking at it from the point of like him as a businessman. Take the relationship out of it, because he already said, "Hey, we haven't been together for 12 years, right?" You're looking at a businessman and he's telling you, well, I see through the play. That's what he's saying on stage. Like, I see through the play, and this is exactly what she wanted in the situation. So I don't think he's really talking bad about her in this interview. I think he's saying, all right, I see the business play, and it obviously worked for her. And I just think that people are being sensitive about the way he's very candid and very direct about it. So I don't really see an issue, and it's 50.
I just getting ready to pause and say that. Like, I don't know why people would even have a comeback for that. Like, why would anybody get online or say anything bad? Because it is 50 Cent. He don't give a fuck. Y'all can make 1,000 videos. All he gonna do is just double and triple down. So that's really the wrong man to try and, let's cancel him. That's the wrong one, because he don't care.
Right? And outside of like women, I'm saying there are women that are hoes. There are niggas that are just straight up direct, and like their directness and their bluntness and like telling you what shit isn't for everybody. And that's what I think that situation is. So I wasn't offended by it.
Yep. I mean, why would you be offended by it?
Right.
50 Cent has a reputation. He is direct. He is blunt, but that's also rude. You can't really call your baby mother, even though it was rightfully used, a hoe in an interview and say, there was nothing wrong with that. He didn't say anything bad about her. Yeah, he did. Even though she probably deserves it.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
So you just said there's nothing wrong with it, even though she probably deserves it. That's what you just said. I just want to make sure.
No. I was repeating you saying that there was nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
What? Let's back that up. Because I could have swore you said
interview and say there was nothing wrong with that. He didn't say anything bad about her. A hoe really call your baby mother, even though it was rightfully used, a hoe in an interview and say there was nothing wrong with that. He didn't say anything bad about her.
Okay, no, he did say
Yeah,
that.
he did.
You're right.
Even though she probably deserves it.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
he
So you
did say that.
You just said there's nothing wrong with it, even though she probably deserves it. That's what you just said. I just want to make sure.
No. I was repeating you saying that there
Okay.
was nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what you said. I didn't see anything wrong with the video, but he is talking bad about her. He said that he wasn't talking bad about her. That is literally what this video is.
Yeah, you're right.
He's making fun of her. He's calling her a
Yep.
hoe. She's a sex worker. She got what she wanted. Blah blah blah. Like,
I mean, you know, if it looks like a duck and quack like a duck, but you don't want me to call it a duck, like, what are we saying? Y'all are just so feelings based. She is a hoe for that. Sorry, I don't think there's anything wrong with hoes, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a hoe, but let's just call a spade a spade. She is a hoe. And when it comes out of 50's mouth, because he has such a huge following and he has some power and, you know, he's a rapper and shit, you know, when he says it, it's like, oh my God, and that's gonna make news and shit. Like, I can't believe he said that in the interview.
that's basically what he's saying. He's being very direct about it because we know 50 Cent don't shy away from saying whatever the fuck is on his mind.
Was any of it the truth?
It's not about whether this the truth. I could say the
Yes,
truth
it
about
is.
anybody. If I feel like
All
I don't
about
like
the
her,
truth.
I can say to the camera, yeah, that girl, I don't like her. It's the truth, yes, but it's also rude. Rude as fuck. Two things can be true.
Yeah.
You spitting though. I agree. Yeah, you definitely spitting on that. That's a fact. But we talking about the truth though, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Like, you right for sure. But no, the truth is what you want to hear. It ain't what you want to hear. That's what you need to hear.
Same time,
That's
two things
fine.
can be correct.
Well, we're looking for the truth here. And you didn't have any relations with her. He's telling you that he knows someone's character outside of.
Okay, but what if I said I didn't like you?
Well, let's not.
You're my castmate. They see us together all the time. That too.
But also,
It's fake. It's fake.
even though they have relations, he said that was 12 years ago. He don't know her no more. That was 12 years ago.
But what if, just for shits and giggles, that she was doing the same thing 12 years ago?
He
so that would
said-
speak to her character.
He said that she could be having relations with her dog in the backyard for all he cares. So that means he knows nothing about her life right now. So calling her a hoe in this moment is rude. Could it be true? The possibility, yes. But he doesn't know her anymore. That was 12. You know how much change people go through in 12 years? So for him to go on stage in front of a public audience, knowing that he's a public figure, and say that about someone that he no longer knows is rude. He shouldn't have said it.
But if a tiger hasn't changed their stripes,
What?
I guess what he's saying here is that if she was a hoe 12 years ago, more than likely she's a hoe now. If she was a hoe 12 years ago, why did you have a baby with this girl? If you have a problem with her being a hoe, it seems like you kind of do, 50. You shouldn't have had a child with her. You know, you should have vetted her more properly. You know, you got all this money. You could have spent some of this money to find out some things. I don't know.
I'm asking a question though. The truth is, why?
But what? 50 Cent used to
Why-
be a criminal.
It's
Where did you
done.
actually?
What
But
can
where
he
did
do
you
about it?
get it that we're talking about truth versus false? Nothing is false. I didn't think that we were questioning that any of this was false.
You know, that's not the issue. She continued even though after she left. You think she became something different within the past 12 years?
She could have.
What are you talking about? She had a baby. What's anything about my come saving her?
She's okay. Wait, hold on.
What am I missing?
Oh, her
Who are these girls talking?
point is
So, okay, how about this?
What are they saying back there? Tell them to come to the camera. Come or put a camera and a microphone back there so we can hear what they gotta say. I
So
don't
was
even
she
know what
supposed to
they're
be
saying.
reborn? What is she being reborn from?
That's the thing.
Wait, hold on. I got this. So what was she? So she was what she was. She was an Instagram model, right? And now she's doing it on OnlyFans, right? So she's still modeling, right? So same, right? So for 12 years, and you have the same pattern, he's speaking to that pattern. Where's the judge though? He's telling you what happened. He's literally giving you the truth.
So I feel like it's just unfair for him to do that.
Why?
Considering the fact that he also has a past. Was 50 Cent not a criminal at one point? Was he not does not
Yeah, we all have a past. What the fuck?
have violent tendencies that he got in trouble for? Is he not on tape doing things that he's not proud of? But for him to then go on stage and judge someone else, someone that he had a baby with, is that not crazy?
Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah.
You saw that.
I have kept his comments to himself.
I gotta hear what you gotta say about that, bro. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And here's an answer that you probably won't even like, but you women all do it. It's a double standard. Sorry, that's the double standard. You know, 50 Cent, the drug dealer, the cocaine slanger, turned rapper, millionaire, businessman, music mogul, from rags to riches. That's a better story than a hooker that made it as a businesswoman. I'm sorry. I mean, that sounds like it belongs on Fans or The Hub versus what 50 Cent stores sound like. I'm sorry. It's a double standard. I get what you're saying, but no, we are not the same. I noticed that in a lot of these videos I react to, that women just want to make it seem like we're the same when it benefits them. But when it don't, you know, oh no, we're not the same when it benefits them. But when it don't, you know, we're the same. Like, why? How come he can get away with this, but you know, she can't get away with? We're not the same.
You saw that as judgment, and they asked him a question. So his job on stage was to answer the question.
He answered the question. He could have left out the part that she's a hoe.
So you didn't like the fact that he told you the truth?
He could have been like, she's not a victim, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at because that's my child's mother, and we have a child together, and I'm not going to sit on this stage and disrespect her.
That sounds good to you, but we talking about 50 Cent.
Is she a victim? No. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's discernment. It's you knowing what to and what not to say in public, knowing your platform.
My thing is,
so you're mad that he
Maurice,
told
hold
the
on.
truth.
I'm not mad
Hold
about
on.
anything.
It's
I just don't think it was
honestly, it's
necessary.
not about
There you
the
go.
truth versus the false. We all.
Well,
your
My thing is,
So you're mad that he
Maurice,
told
hold
the
on.
truth.
I'm not mad
Hold
about
on.
anything.
It's
I just don't think it was
honestly, it's
necessary.
not about
There you
the
go.
truth versus the false. We all know everything is the truth. Maurice's point is the girl's always been a hoe. He didn't have to get on the podium and say, yeah, she a hoe, because you wasn't talking about her on podiums before this. It was literally
there was
because
no sex tape that just leaked. Why would he be talking about her?
it was
That's
because
true.
it was Diddy. You could see it.
And he
it
made a
hurt.
documentary about her. You're literally proving my points, but keep going.
He made a documentary about who?
About the Diddy,
Diddy.
incident.
You said
As soon as he made that documentary about Diddy, you know, all of a sudden, his baby mama is showing up in sex tapes.
that her.
Yeah.
So I was confused.
Well, I'm sorry. He said that she was the only one that wasn't in the documentary.
Exactly, because she said that she didn't want to, and honestly, it wouldn't have even gone because she voluntarily.
It would have been gone.
Everybody was victims in the documentary.
Oh yeah,
Her case
yeah.
wasn't
That's true.
a victim case. No,
Yeah.
isn't that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said. She's
Yeah.
not a victim, and not everybody's a victim. There are people out here, and I've seen it.
I'm blind to the hypocrisy right now. I'm so sorry, but I'm so blind to it because doesn't he have a case and he's trying to yeah. So if he's trying to get custody of his kid, this is probably more evidence towards his case.
It's a whole ass.
What does that have to do
mosquito.
with his kid now?
Well, he's saying define
I'm missing
choose.
it.
When you choose to have sex with someone unprotected, you know the implications of having unprotected sex with someone and then leaving it in at the end of sex, right? So you chose to have a baby with someone when you did that. Did you not?
But what does age have
Okay,
anything to
so
do?
now you have a baby with someone who you are calling a hoe on a public platform. Why would you do that? Why are you trying to get full custody of a child that you know that this hoe wants to also raise? You chose to have a baby with someone you thought did not have good character. That speaks to your character as well.
Yeah. 50, you got all this money, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of agree with what she just said right there. Like you got all this money. You probably ain't got time to vet more properly, but you got the money to have somebody else to vet properly, to have her vetted, basically. Like speed up the damn process. Like, I wonder where he met this girl at. That's what I want to know. You know, your actions got consequences. You know, you got Kanye West over here crying, you know, that Kim Kardashian is, you know, trying to push their daughter to be online and be this type of figure online and stuff. I mean, you the one that had a baby with a hoe, bruh. What you so mad for? These are the consequences. Because you want to play with the hoes, which we all do, but y'all doing the utmost. It's not crazy, but y'all having babies with these hoes. There's nothing wrong with having babies with the hoes, but certain ones, y'all, literally, how long was that Daphne Joy video? Bro, I think it was like over 20 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, them kids that she got gonna have a long conversation.
Is
But
it not?
what about? Okay, I'm like, you're right. I can't even.
No, it doesn't. You can choose to and not to have babies with people who are not, and that's fine. But you still have a brain and you still have
Who is talking in the background?
your own thought process. You can choose not to have babies with people. That's a choice. You can choose not to have unprotected sex with people. That is a choice. You it's not like, oh, I had to do this. You chose to do that. You're
Yeah.
a grown man.
Yeah.
You did that to yourself. You cannot blame
Speak.
nobody else.
Talk
What
to
does that
him.
have-
She's spitting.
What does that have to do with her choices though?
You chose to have a baby with her.
Listen, it's 50-50, bro. Like we get it. Y'all both right at the same time. I don't know why y'all arguing at this point. Y'all both right, but like it's 50-50. Really, it's 50 because 50. You should have known.
The baby is
Like,
older now, but what about her choices after the baby has arrived?
You thought she was going to change after the baby got here?
Oh, wait. What did she say? You thought she was going to change after the baby got here? Well, that was 12 years ago. People don't stay the same.
Got him.
People grow. You're not
Got
the same
her.
person
Look at her laughing. Yeah, because she know he got me. Yep.
I knew from 12 years ago. That was
She's
literally
not
what
the
you just
same
said.
person.
So she's not. But you thought the person was going to change because a baby came?
The issue is you're trying to take custody from this woman that you nutted in. Why are you doing that?
Look now, look. Now she using nutted. Now look. It's starting to rise a little bit. Listen at her. Let's see if you stay on the same point, bro. You got to stay right there. Let's see.
Why are you doing that? Answer my question. Why are you doing that?
No, you got to answer his question. Why are you doing that?
What does this age have to do?
Rome, I want you to answer my question. Why are you trying to take custody from this woman that you nutted in?
Maybe
Because
he
that's
thinks
his
he's
kid?
going to be the more fit parent. Because,
Yes.
ready for this? There's a sex tape out of her.
But she was doing these things before the sex tape came out. She was doing
They don't know. We don't know that. We don't know that. How do you know that? You don't know that. You're just assuming now. We're going from facts to assuming.
these things before.
That's an
you had sex with
OnlyFans
her. This is why
that he knows about and keeps
And
up
then on
with.
top of that, you
Oh yeah. Okay.
had sex with her.
He said it's 85% up.
What are we doing? What's the issue now?
'Cause now you're rearing my
It's just
child.
because
and I
it's
don't agree with
legal.
it.
Why would you
Diddy.
have sex,
It
unprotected
stings.
sex with someone that you did not trust with your child? This is
She look good.
They have a war. They
Wait, what did he say? What?
with your child.
because
I don't
it's
agree with
legal.
Why would you
Diddy.
have sex,
It
unprotected
stings.
sex with someone that you did not trust with your child? This is
She look good.
They have a war. They are going tit for tat.
We both do. Yeah, we're human.
right. Okay, so now you
Oh
get.
yeah, I saw that. He put it in the
You
documentary.
chose to have a child with.
You thought that was bashing?
That was bashing. You got on this platform and call her a hoe.
Yeah, I think that was bashing. I think it was. It was a fact, but it was
That's
bashing.
bashing. If she got on the platform and said he's a criminal, he does this and that, he beat women, blah blah blah,
Would that be the truth?
it would be true. But you don't need to do that. For what?
All right.
You're not afraid of
It's
it.
not.
I'm just saying certain things are not necessary.
I think you're having like a moral battle right now, and I'm telling you, the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth.
I think that
That's true as well.
I'm just saying
Kill it.
I
Gotcha.
don't like bugs. I think that there's certain things that just are not necessary. And that was and he wanted something that people were going to click on, and he got it, but that was not necessary. That's still the mother of your child. Your child is probably going to see this video if he hasn't already.
Listen, I believe that they're all right, but dude right here is trying to like say that this is not a morale battle. Like, this is straight facts. We spitting facts over feelings. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, everybody won in this situation except Diddy. Let's just be honest. Diddy, you looking bad. But I agree. I agree with both. 50, you should not have had a baby with this girl. You should have vetted more properly. You got the money. Like, spend money to get her vetted. And for dude, he's right. Like, even though he called her a hoe in the interview, and it went viral, you know. So what? This is a fact. He ain't saying nothing that we don't already know.